What's going on, guys? It's Kyle. Welcome to the Stock Goat YouTube channel. I'm telling you right now, you're going to love this video today. We're going to be giving you a fresh new update on the Sofi stock. This is the favorite stock on the entire channel. And guys, I'm telling you right now, this is a buying opportunity, okay? The big money right now is accumulating shares. They are gobbling up these shares and you just don't even see it happening. It happens so quickly. These shares are getting stolen right before your eyes, and we have data to prove that. I'm telling you, since that earnings report came out, there is tons and tons of professional analysts that know how to read earnings reports and see the upside limitless potential in the future, okay? Member growth was up 113%. That's freaking insane. Revenue growth was up 74%. This company is heading into the billion-dollar range. This is a massive company. 2 trillion opportunity to disrupt the financial markets. All these legacy banks with legacy technology, 50 to 100 years old. I'm telling you right now, you are investing in a data-proven company that is absorbing their customers' information and using it to become more profitable much quicker, as well as helping people get their money right. And only if you feel this video gives you better information on the Sofi stock and the direction that the company is headed, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated daily with all the growth stocks and spec plays. There's going to be a lot of great information coming out. You don't want to miss it. Let's get into the video. All right, guys, a little recap on the day. The S&P 500 was down. Yes, I'm happy. The Dow 30 was down. Yes, I'm happy. And the NASDAQ was down. Okay, we need these indexes to slow down. I mean, we're talking like 10 months in a row of non-stop gains, okay? The big money is piling into these massive, massive mega caps. I'm telling you, if Amazon and Apple are up 0.5%, I mean, these are green. That's just how it works because they're so heavy weighted with those mega caps, Apple, Microsoft. I'm telling you right now, these need to either go flat, stagnant, or correct maybe 5%. I really don't think there's going to be a crash because there's so much money on the sidelines and the earnings are just absolutely incredible. And that's why these indexes are moving up like that, because the valuations on these, mega caps are still in line. But I'm telling you right now, I love when these are red, but also I was really surprised that SoFi was red. But I'm telling you right now, the big money was buying today again, okay? This stock is literally just creeping on the bottom floor of $14. This is the time to be buying, okay? Sure, the stock might correct to 12, 13. You need to buy more. If you're buying right now, you got confidence in that company for the future, okay? So if it goes to 12, you should be even more happy to buy more shares, because I'm telling you, since that earnings report came out, there's been a massive, massive transfer of wealth. The retail investors are selling out, in fear, and the big money is stealing up these shares. And I'm going to prove that to you today. Taking a look at the 5-day chart, since we, hit that little, $15 high, we've just been bouncing around. Look, 1409 last week, 1410, 1402, and then today we hit a 13.99. So guys, you can see, this is the buying opportunity in the low 14s right now. 14 to 14.20 is great buying opportunity. I personally think 15, 16 are also going to be great buying opportunities if this stock does end up, starting a nice uptrend. We're trading at around, 11 times sales. There's many, many other growth stocks, cloud, fintech, software, trading at 40, 50, 60x multiples with the exact same growth that SoFi has right now, 70% year over year. That is insane. The 11x multiple would be overvalued if they were growing at 5 to 10% year over year. But guys, they're growing at the fastest any fintech in the world is growing right now. So we just saw all of those indexes red, and I've been saying for weeks and weeks, people need to be buying, small caps. When I say small caps, I'm talking about, solid companies with proven revenue, like a SoFi, but SoFi is a little bit bigger. But I'm talking, market caps in the 2 billion, to 10 billion range, okay? A lot of people are not doing that right now. There's great, up and coming growth stocks that are not really moving right now. And, these stocks that are moving today are tiny, tiny companies, guys. We're talking, small caps, under $1 billion. And I don't think these are good buying opportunities if you want to invest for the long term. Okay, we do have, Skills that had a nice move today, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of these companies moving today are not, disruptors like a SoFi. So guys, you get the nice, analytics on the Webull, okay? It gives you these order flows, okay? And I can't be 100% transparent with you if this is 99% accurate, but I'm sure Webull wouldn't want to put their company at risk, of lying about these order flows, because that could, bankrupt their whole company. So I believe this stuff is accurate. If not, Weeble might be looking at some bad news down the road if it comes back. They're manipulating the markets with the big money, but it just doesn't look like that to me because I'm telling you, the numbers that I'm seeing on SoFi right now, it makes sense because I'm telling you, this is a disruptor. So right now we're looking at 8 point. I really like this stock, but you can see, the outflows and the inflows, and look at the small outflows. That's the small money. 36%. I mean, I'm telling you, small money is getting wiped out in this market right now with these growth stocks not really moving. And if you go down, it shows you large scale orders. This is what we're going to be looking at on all these companies. If we scroll down, there's no large scale orders. Let's take a look at Matterport. Matterport, great up and coming company. As you can see, the large scale orders, there's nothing. Desktop Metal, another great company, but you can see the big money is not buying right now. No large scale orders. STEM, another great company in the energy sector. If we scroll down, no large orders. Butterfly Network, scroll down right here, no large orders at all. This is the past 5 days, guys. ChargePoint, if we scroll down a little bit, there's actually some large sell orders here. There was some big money selling on the 27th, it looks like. So no inflows at all. Palantir, as you can see right here, there is some large inflow orders, less than 1%. But if you scroll down, look, the big money, was selling yesterday and they're buying today, So some big institutional investors, some $1 million orders came in and was buying today. So guys, you just saw all of these companies, okay? One large scale order on Palantir. These are all growth stocks that I like, but I'm telling you right now, after that earnings report came out on SoFi, smart institutional investors, analysts know how to read earnings reports. And when you're talking about 113% year over year member growth, that is setting up to be a disruptor in the financial markets. We're going to click SoFi and you're going to be surprised on what you've seen happen today. SoFi Technology, large inflows on SoFi, 12% inflows, large outflows, 0%. If we scroll down, massive buying going on today, not the past 2 days, but look, 10 plus large $1 million USD orders coming in today. I'm telling you guys, when you see that chart today, right here is where they get you, okay? The algorithm trading, sells off really quickly and they accumulate the shares that the retail investor sells right here. This is where they buy. And I'm telling you, there was massive $1 million orders coming in today, guys. And you just seen it on Webull. The biggest inflows out of, 7 to 8 companies right now, future upcoming growth stocks. They continuously buy this stock. They continuously buy this stock in the low 14s right now. And that was a massive buy opportunity today, guys. I mean, these are great buying opportunities, and you can see what the big money is doing. I mean, these are $1 million buy orders. I mean, it could have been $100 million. We're not sure. And if we look at the NASDAQ, SoFi Institutional Holdings, just like I said on Webull, okay, I can't be 100% transparent that Webull is not, putting inaccurate information out there. And I really hope NASDAQ wouldn't put inaccurate information out there too, because I mean, these are, big names, and, they can go bankrupt if they're lying to the public like this. So I believe this information is accurate. And I'm telling you, prior to that earnings report, where the company sold off 15% because of that EPS miss, that was because of SPAC, transaction charges. Makes no sense of having to do with the company's financial performance. Institutional ownership, I can tell you from what I remember, was 5%, guys. This was literally 2-3 weeks ago. It was at 5%. It has now jumped to 39%. That means big money institutional investors own 39% of the outstanding shares, 795 million shares. That's a total value of $4.5 billion has been, put into this company the past couple of weeks to get that, ownership from 5 to 39%. And I'm telling you, I think we will get a fresh update in like a month, and this is going to be at 50%. And I'm telling you, that is when the big money will let this stock go. They will stop shorting and they will start wanting to make money on the way up, not just, shorting and keeping the stock stagnant, accumulating shares. Sure, of course, there's been some decreased positions, 37, institutions decided to sell out. Do I know why? No, I don't know why. They might have, just had a nice little gain if they got in at, $10, and sold at 17, they might have made, 60, 70%. So that could be the reason why. But it looks like a lot of companies are going long term. 184 active positions increase. And I believe this has happened in the past 2 weeks. And you just saw on that, rig sell off today, which I was honestly laughing about. I mean, guys, this is what the big money is doing. They're accumulating those shares that the small money is selling. It's just a transfer of wealth, guys. It's a circle. So, guys, you're going to get tons and tons of information on this bank charter date, okay? From what the management and the CEO has said, there is no better company in a better place to be approved of a bank charter than SoFi, okay? That's what the management and the CEO said. There's no other company out there in a better place to get approved for a bank charter. So if you believe they're not going to get it or get it, that's the only information I can give you from what they said. So that is via quote. That is a quote, okay? So as far as timeline, okay, in my opinion, from what I've been hearing, we most likely will see a bank charter approval in either October, November, December, or January, okay? In the next 4 months, okay? I'm not exactly sure the specific date, but there's a Twitter account right here, Wiseman Capital. If we scroll down, they got 700 likes, 171 retweets. I don't really know a lot of information, but it looks like a lot of people are going off of, this Twitter. A bank charter catalyst coming up in September 2021 provides a near-term opportunity for this potential fintech leader. You can see they have about 7,000 followers, so they're going with September. I'm not exactly sure, but this was a big Twitter that I seen online, covering the date. So they believe September. I'm not going to put my hopes for September, guys. I'm just going to say October, November, December, January, okay? It really doesn't matter if you're long term. Now is the time to be accumulating shares. And as you can see here, there's a Reddit forum, a Reddit account, and SoFi, I believe, has a Reddit account as well. And they pretty much said, hi, thank you for your interest. However, we do not have any specific timeline for the bank charter. We will keep everyone updated as more progress is made. So this was just updated. So they don't have a time frame, okay? So everyone can assume what they want on this bank charter approval. But what I can do for you is I can tell you what the bank charter will do for this company as far as 2022 and how much massive upside it really gives the company as far as an EBITDA standpoint, as far as a multiple, getting this market cap up to where it needs. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I'm seeing. On the SoFi investor presentation that SoFi has reiterated, $980 million 2020 revenue, even with the student loan refinancing CARES Act really hammering their business, millions and millions of dollars, they are bouncing back in other business segments, okay? So we can see next year things get interesting. Why? Because the EBITDA really explodes, okay? For 2022, they're expecting $254 million in adjusted EBITDA, okay? That is very, very solid, okay? Why? Because there's companies that go 5, 10 years as a public company with no adjusted EBITDA positive, okay? This is a great start. But as you can see, the impact of the bank charter, will cause them to get, better rates, to offer to their customers. This will boost adjusted EBITDA from 254 to $447 million, okay? This is big EBITDA, guys. This is massive, okay? I can show you another company pulling some really big EBITDA, one of the biggest companies in the world. If we scroll down to largest American companies by market capitalization, if we scroll down just a little bit to the number 18th spot, this is the 18th biggest company in America. This is PayPal. Would you like to know what kind of EBITDA they are doing? We'll take a look at that real quick and give you a multiple onto that market cap of $339 billion. PayPal in 2020 did $4.4 billion in adjusted EBITDA, okay? So let's just round them off for the year. We'll give them $5 billion of EBITDA for 2021, just to give us an estimate, okay? So as of today, they have $339 billion of market cap, okay? Instead of, going off that sales multiple, because their, revenue is much, much slower growth than SoFi. So we can't really do a price to sales comparison because they're growing at about 15% year over year because they're a massive company. But we can get their EBITDA, multiple on that 339. So if we take that 339 billion and divide it by their EBITDA this year, we can get a nice multiple And this is, betting on their earnings. This is giving you a multiple off their EBITDA. This is different from just sales. A lot of companies have good revenue growth, but they don't have any EBITDA. So we'll just go off the EBITDA to see what we can come up with. We have a 67.8 multiple on their EBITDA, compared to their market cap, okay? Let's just go off of, SoFi's, multiple for next year. We'll round them off to around $500 million in EBITDA, assuming that they get the bank charter approval and everything, plans out really nice for 2022, guys. Once again, this is a long-term play for me, okay? I'm not really worried about 1 year. I'm worried about 3 to 5 years. There's a lot of opportunity heading into this company for next year. So we're going to take that potential EBITDA, which is potentially double. It doubles them if they get the bank charter, okay? So $500 million in EBITDA. We'll give them the exact same multiple as PayPal. And also PayPal, is a much slower growth company, but they're trading at about 68 times EBITDA. And let's just see what we can come up with as a market cap. So we got about $34 billion market cap right now. Remember that number, $34 billion market cap, guys. This is, heading into next year, okay, as a potential opportunity. We're trading at around $11.3 billion market cap right now. That gives you a potential triple on the stock right now, guys. This stock could easily see $45 to $50 heading into next year if they get that bank charter approval, because I'm telling you, analysts are going to see the upside and how much faster profitability can come for this company. I mean, that is some serious EBITDA for next year. Right now, for this year, it's about $27 million. But guys, this company is just getting started. Once again, I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed this video at all, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll be keeping you updated with the SoFi stock. So guys, this is massive upside potential if you're buying in on these dips. And as you can see, the big money was buying today once again. So these are the buying opportunities, guys. $14, $15 is an amazing time to accumulate if you have a long-term outlook on the company. So once again, I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you have a great day.